Hi everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War. Here we are, early October 1807. Blighty is secured, and much of France is now under our control as well. As you can see, all these territories down here. The French are being pushed to the province of Marseille down here. They've also into Torino, Strasbourg and Stuttgart. Plus, of course, they've still got hold of Corsica. That is what's left of the French Empire under command of Napoleon. We've really given them a bloody nose. Down here in the south of France, in Bordeaux and Toulouse, we've been building up our forces, and as you see, we've got an army here which is about to march through the Pyrenees and attack Pamplona or Barcelona. Pamplona, because it looks relatively undefended. There may be an army between these bridges, you never know. Forgive me, I'm still ill, as you can probably tell. So if I'm coughing and spluttering, I do apologise all the way through this. Down here in the south coast of Spain, you can see we've got some ports under blockade there. We got, I think it was actually a merchant ship we put in there blockading that port, which is fine. Nelson's fleet is just coming back to Gibraltar here. We did have a fight up here. The Battle of Gibraltar, there you go, October 1807. We were successful, and the remnants of the Spanish army, have gone to hide in the harbour town of Cadiz. We got a couple of troops over there. The main bulk of the army is just recuperating, and they're okay. We lost our general, however, so we'll clear out this army, and then we may push on to Spain this time. There is also the matter. There is also the matter of this Spanish merchant killer here. I think he's got a merchant ship and a corvette or a 38-gun frigate, if I recall. So Nelson can deal with him before he can take command of Gibraltar Strait. And that should all go well. Up here in Marseille, we got our spy in the port of Marseille, in Toulon. We got our fleet with Cornwallis sitting just outside, ready to, well, try and push, trying to get this French ship out of port so we can destroy it as soon as it sets sail. So that's where we are, and let's see what the new day brings. Okay, late October 1807. Technology advance. Bottling and canning. This nation has made major advances in manufacturing technology, placing it one step ahead of their rivals. Bottling and canning prevents food spoilage, or spoiling, and problem on ocean voyages where fresh food is unavailable. Nice. Right. Supply warehouse in Montmartre in Aquitaine has been created. Cobbled road in Bordeaux. And a commercial port in France, in Nantes. Brilliant. Unit of foot in Gibraltar, a unit of foot in Pays de Hoc, and a unit of foot in Pays de Hoc again. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got the guns marching down here, haven't we? Where is this road looking to go? I think you're just going to have to come this way and cross that bridge there. Right, this is where the units of foot were being built. Good. So that's been grand. That's been, the guns are coming down there.
Yes.
We've only got one gun there. I am going to risk sending those two guns that way.
Onwards!
And these two guns can come into Toulouse. Does leave them a little bit open for the moment. But we'll march them through the Pyrenees and into Spanish territory.
Troops, halt!
Right, they're there. Now down here we've got an army marching towards Cartagena, where we've got this dock blockaded. It's got a general as well by the looks of it. Meantime, the one that was hiding in Cadiz has moved back. I think they know what's coming, so they've headed over to Spain. Oh, sorry, the capital of Spain, Madrid. Let's get you up there.
March! Waiting for orders.
Should we wait a little bit longer? Well, we could probably move the main force. That way.
Forward! Ah, waiting for orders.
And then the horse we can allow one more charm to be able to catch. Oh no, let's send the horse. Goodness me, let's send the horse.
Ready and waiting for orders.
There we go. Now let's try one more time to get a general. This time, let's hope this general survives his first encounter. He died heroically, don't get me wrong, but he died. He died a miserable death. So we've got an attacking soldier from birth, which is +1 to command in land battles, +1 to command in land battles. Okay, he's got +1. We're going to go for the cheap one, George de Draeberg.
Ready and
there we
waiting
go.
for orders.
And then those troops can add up their
Ready for orders.
missing troops, which is good. So we'll bring all these guys back to home base, so they can secure Gibraltar.
Waiting for orders.
We'll also get a couple more units created here with what cash we've got left, because I don't want the Spanish coming around and catching us out.
Ready.
Let's come down to the bridge,
Citizens, march!
and if we go there, we got time. If they do come around here, we got time to make it back. So until we make our big push. Good. Right, Nelson,
Shipshape and Bristol fashion.
come over here. You can raid the trade lanes as you go past. Oh, look at that. Denmark straight onto the... Oh, they nicked the ivory off us earlier, didn't they? Yeah, they beat us to that one. So the Spanish raiders over there somewhere. Gibraltar's looking okay. We've got
Where to, Captain?
that merchant ship blocking the... is he still blocking? Not really.
Action stations, make ready for battle!
Now he's blocking it all. Brilliant. They forced him out. And to stop him coming around them, he'll have to force them out again, which will stop them moving on to our forces. Over here, we've got Christian Josephi, a 38 gun frigate, French frigate that is, and we've got an agent here. Can we blow up the ship? That'd be hilarious. We can try knocking down the building level. Go on then.
Spying.
Oh no! Sir Henry Hayes, your agent was detected whilst acting covertly on your instructions. He has been captured, tortured, and executed. Well, kit gloves come off now, sunshine. Kit gloves come off now. We're blocking that port. I guess what we could do is just leave 2 ships.
Ship's orders.
And these guys can come down here. I'm going to leave these 2 ships here. Lovely. The Shannon and the Andalusia. They are going to blockade Marseille.
Your nation expects that every man do his duty.
Over
Aye,
here,
aye,
we've got Parma, and we've got that huge Spanish army. They don't seem to be doing much trading out of there anyway, so we'll bring them down out of the way. I'm not going to worry about that Spanish army just yet. They're moving down, their guys moving into position, those guns are moving down to reinforce Toulouse. France is kind of just holding itself at the moment, trying to figure out what to do. We've spent all our cash, and Blighty is looking okay for the moment. We did have the technology advance, so with that technology advance, the canning one, they've moved on to the researching plateways. Plateways are iron tracks that allow more efficient transportation of ore and coal, increasing the mining output. Okay, plus 10 to wealth. That's not too bad. What else could we be doing which might bring more income in or more efficiency? Mass production. System for making items in huge quantities where manufacturing is no longer dependent on skills of an individual craftsman. -1 for the happiness of the lower classes. -4 recruitment costs for all land units. And -4 recruitment costs for all naval units. That's quite useful. Steam engine. This mechanical stationary engine enables the building of steam-powered factories, plus 10 wealth to the region, and enables construction of steam-pumped or steam-pumped iron mine, steam-powered factory, steam-pumped gold mine, and steam dry dock. That's quite a good one. Or we've got mass mobilization, getting the whole population to believe that the nation's wars will be willing to sacrifice themselves is an enormous, powerful idea. Requires national census, which we have. -4 to recruitment cost of infantry. -8 recruitment cost of militia. Enables inspire unit ability, and enables construction of the drill school. What does the drill school give us? Ooh. I just want to go, how far down here are rifles? Modern rifles there. So you'd have to get a military academy to get the ability to get the modern rifles. Then you could get your rifle units, like Sharp's 95th rifles. Light Dragoon's foot. Dragoon guards. They look mean. Mounted men are useful mobile force who excel at melee. And we've got Royal Scots Greys. We've got the 88th Foot, the Connaught Rangers. Wow, they were a crack team, weren't they? The 15th Hussars, or Foot Guards. Okay. Well, we'll go with the generating the extra wealth for the moment. That seems fair enough. I think that was 14 turns though. Whereas the steam engine would actually... We've got more industrial buildings, haven't we? So let's go for the steam engine. Yeah. I think that'll be more instant impact. Good stuff. Did our gentlemen make it to Orleans? Yes, they did. Excellent. So they're working away. Fantastic. Happy days. Okay, and we make it to early November 1807. Construction of cobbled roads in Toulouse is complete. Unit of foot has been, or militia, sorry, has been recruited in Gibraltar. And general availability, Matthew Derby Griffith. Having pledged his support to the national cause, this general may now be enlisted to lead your armies. Oh. And there he is. Oh, he's a cheap general as well. Oh, I might enlist him anyway. We'll see if we can spare that 1,000, but that seems quite good. Welcome, Matthew. Right. So, what's happening? Right, we've got our guns moving south. Go on, almost going to make it to Toulouse, which is good. Nothing from the French now. The Spanish moved an army across here. I didn't know if they went south to Madrid or they went over to Navarra. Oh, actually, I'll tell you who needs a... that's going to cost 1,200 here. That's his, obviously, shipping fee, isn't it? Okay, fine.
More orders?
There we go. Oh, and there's a Spanish army there, Alfonso Hevas. I think we'll head on to Navarra, though.
Prepare for battle.
We'll continue with our original plan. We may stumble into the back of an army moving this way. If not, wonderful. We've got all the way to Pamplona.
Get ready for battle.
Okay, we can't. We're like literally 200 yards short of the city, which is a bit annoying, but there we go. What can you do? Now, this army pushed the ship out once again,
Captain?
popping back in, and then started marching back. Now, I'm not sure if they're marching for the force there, or they're marching back to Madrid, or even to come around here. That we're not sure. But we'll do
Ready and awaiting orders.
the pronged attack. Let's start moving towards Madrid.
Anything more?
Trade route raided. George de Grub. Your army is blocking a trade route used by the enemies, and your nation's cutting off vital source of their income. All enemies' trade using this route will be erased. Brilliant. Let's come and sit on the
Prepare the troops for battle.
crossroads here then.
More orders?
We're going to keep getting that, which is fine. We can't march all the way to Madrid, surely.
Sound the call to battle. Anything more? Arms!
Oh, there's that big army.
Commence siege.
So, it's 1,630 men versus 1,963. In their initial army, they've got 3 cavalry units of line cavalry, 2 guns, 2 9-pounder and a 12-pounder, line infantry, and a lot of flintlock armed citizens. Their relief column makes up 2 lines of cavalry, 2 12-pound units, line infantry, provincial militia. Okay. Willingness to surrender, no. Turns until starved out, 5. Okay, so I've moved us back a little bit so they can come through the town, and we can try and hit them with the guns. Let's start the battle. We've got cavalry. Move 2 units over this side. I'm going to move them out wide. We've got the general over here.
Staff.
We'll move them out of the way of their cannons, because I don't want to have a shot when we're doing the cheating thing, the same thing. I guess that's cavalry moving, is it? That smudge? No, it's just smoke. It was just smoke. Oh, so we did actually hit one of their cavalry units. See? They're
Our
firing.
men are running, sir.
They've hit our cavalry as well. We lost the cavalry unit. I might have to move them around to actually try and hit the guns, knock them straight out. That would probably be one of the things we can do. So with this cavalry, let's move that up and around. Try and hit that gun and that cavalry. Got the general back here. Where's their other cavalry? Yeah, got 1 unit guarding that gun, you see. Just trying to get those 2 units around and gonna have to charge them. Oh my goodness.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh damn, we just lost 2 cavalry units. That's not good.
Artillery.
Can you have a shot at them? They're kind of out of range, aren't they? Right, maybe we'll have to just flank them all the way around. Oh, that's a brutal way to lose 2 cavalry units, isn't it? Who do I see coming in the mist?
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Is he? Oh yeah, we almost...
the enemy, be afraid of me.
Right.
Sergeant, orders understood. Orders.
Right, get round. Have they got any defences? Not that I see. Send the cavalry in then. I have to say, on our couple of conflicts, the Spanish have fought better than the French. Big cavalry charge. The cavalry is about to be killed. They're going to break any second. They've gone. Hit those guns. And then we'll charge around the back and hit the other guns. Meantime, where's their general gone? We were firing at him, but he's run for cover like our general. They're hitting the gun. Good. Right. Continue to carry on round the back. There's the general. Alright, their general unit was not paying attention, so we switched course and attacked them from the rear. We can kill their general, that will get him off the field. Although this unit is a tougher unit and they're holding their own. Our numbers should win through. Stay in there, boys. No, generals run away. Another cavalry out here. Okay, ignore them. Engage them. Right. Concentrate back on what we need to concentrate on. Our general, get him walking up here. How are these guns doing? Switch to canister shots. Meantime, the guns are about to be split by our cavalry. There we go. They've got more guns coming in, haven't they? But for now, we're going to get a volley from these guys. Armed citizens. Oh no, they're probably panicking, are they? Charge them then, boys. Check what their metal's like. Yep, that's kind of how I hoped it would go. Right, can we see where their reinforcements are coming from? Oh, hang on. We've got... Oh, I didn't see these guys. I didn't see these guys sneaking around. There we go. Thankfully, got there just in time to save that unit. Right, form line. We've got the large push here now. Our troops should be able to hold the line against these guys. They've got canister shot on the guns, so they should be good. Right. I'm going to bring my cavalry over here, and they can have a walk over there and rest. So they've done a lot of good. Right, march them out to the wing. Ah. Here comes the resupplies here. Okay, the guns back there are not going to cause any problems, so we'll concentrate on the immediate danger, which is these guys.
General staff.
Excellent. They're being pushed. Just flank like that for a second. Just to see what these guys could do, these armed citizens. We're only able to go toe to toe with a unit of line, unit of line. Unit of line, unit of line. A unit of... oh, I can't speak. Right, charge them. Right, you gun. Hold fire for the moment. Do not fire at my own cavalry. Okay, they're broken. Right, you attack that one. You attack that one. And they're running. Retreating anyway. So everyone take a breath. It's not over.
Artillery reporting.
Sergeant, is it me? Or they trying to kill us?
Cuidado, los cañones.
Well, they've got their guns up and running. All the way back there. Okay, we'll just try and finish off the troops here, and then we'll bring these guys back to regroup.
Nothing to be done for the dead now, lad.
Yeah. Just clear those troops away. Maybe we're going to have to march towards them. Okay, the Spanish are sending a foot through the maze of the city to try and get protection from the guns, I suppose. But that's fine, because we outnumber them now. What they got here? These are actual regiment of militia, regiment of foot, regiment of foot, regiment of foot. Okay, so these are their better troops. The ones we seem to have cut down, all the flintlocked armed citizens. Their guns and cavalry seem to be staying on the edge of the battlefield, which is fine. Suits us just fine. They're not quite in range of our guns, it would seem. Well, they can, but they haven't got a line of sight. Our cavalry is fresh now. They're feeling a lot better after their exploits earlier. They've had a bit of time to rest. We'll move them over to the flank. We've got the general's troops
General
here.
staff.
Move them along, give these boys a boost of morale, seeing the general. They must have moved because the guns are now firing at them. There's quite a big block of them there. Yeah. Could rain a couple of cannonball shells on there. That would certainly do a lot of destruction. Even if we just blow away some of these small buildings while they've seen the danger and they're turning to engage the militia which is coming out. Right, march up to them. Right, you hold there. You go there. Let's get these guys sorted out. There's one line running.
Militia approaching, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thought better of it. I thought they might. Right, they're holding their own. let the cannon keep chasing them.
Sir, awaiting orders, sir.
Infantry reporting.
Restructure.
Yes, sir. Line infantry.
Help, for God's sake, help.
You two move up. Right, they're broken. Good.
Cannon ready, sir.
We've got cannon on these ones. One break, and then we're going to send the cavalry in. Right, hold fire. Get the foot marching up, get them engaging. Go on, break, damn you. 16th Regiment at foot. There we go. Ceasefire. Oh, hello. Reform. Right. We've got a unit waiting outside the city. We've got those, of course. They may still yet reform. Okay, we're reforming with the Spanish bearing down on us more than we were anticipating. But we've managed to form a line. I've got the guns coming up. Here they come, slowly. Got the cavalry just sort of here, kind of sheltering behind the church. Likewise, I've got the other general sheltering behind the church. God's on our side after all, so... Armed citizenry, okay, not too worried. We should be able to outgun those boys.
Infantry reporting.
Defend between the buildings.
Following orders.
You can see them all over there, so they... It could be the case we just need to... They've split their forces up, so we just need to break these two little groups. Who's this here? That's another unit of foot. They've still got their guns and their cavalry there. I might send my cavalry around. It's going to be a bit of a risk. Okay, let's send my cavalry out wide. And we see if we can hit the guns. Okay, our forces are moving up, and I've got the cavalry flanking round to try and hit the guns. There's cavalry in it there, but we're just going to try and brute force it. We may not have the numbers, but I don't want their 12-pounders picking off our cavalry. So they've got a straight run. It's a bit scary. But hopefully... Oh, thankfully our troops are giving the gunners something else to look at. So they haven't paid attention to our cavalry coming through the dust. Maybe it's the dust itself that's giving us a bit of an advantage. They'll spot us in a minute. One of our... Oh, it's very, very close. We start attacking their cavalry unit. There we go. We're getting the better of their cavalry unit, which is the main thing. They lose their cavalry, their gun's gone. Their gun's gone anyway. And they've got the numbers, sadly.
Our men are running for...
Yeah, okay. Well, the guns were knocked out, which is good. We'll get the rest of them out of there.
Line companies, ready!
Square!
Right, they're holding. Give them a volley, boys. Well done, right. That's there. Cavalry spent as well. Good, right. The greater chunk of my force. I want you to come over here. And we're going to hit them from this flank. Turn them a little bit, I think. Bring the gun over there as well. Firing ready. And we've got the old cannons in front of us, which is a bit of a pain. See how this goes.
Sir! Following orders!
Here they come.
Glorious victory, sir.
There we
is
go.
Soon to be yours.
We've got these in a little bit of sniper pockets.
Orders! Following orders! Orders!
What? Why aren't you firing, boys?
Close to range!
General Staff.
Well, there's a thing to the orders!
Right. Cannons.
Artillery reporting.
Ceasefire.
Orders.
Sir!
There we go. These guys got against 3. This unit, they're going to see murders. They're coming into support. They're keeping them pinned down. These guys,
Ready, sir! Orders!
you come in like that. We'll get you to come in like that.
Line infantry!
Whoa, where are you guys going? Get back here. You're supposed to be defending. Guard mode, yeah. Oh, you kind of blew that, you morons.
Militia awaiting orders, sir!
Right.
Yes, sir!
March down this road as quick as you can. Get behind them.
Yes,
You
sir!
guys, get behind them. Go. Quick as you can. And you give them support. Now they realise they're being outflanked. Halt! Or you can melee with them if you want.
Yes, sir! Hold position!
We could continue or we can end battle. We're going for the town, so we're going to end battle there. And it's a heroic battle. And our general survived to take the honours. And here we are.
Triumphant.
Victory. George de Dregberg. 1,630 troops deployed. He lost 503. He's 1,127 remaining. The enemy, Candelario Lopez, 2,689 troops deployed, over 1,000 more than us. He lost 2,442, 247 remain. We push him out north. And Madrid falls to us, the capital of Spain. Right. We could require £33,000. and predicted regional wealth will be 690. Or we can just occupy peacefully. The public will be in good order. We won't get any loot money, but we'll get 3,447 a month. We're going to go peacefully occupy. There we go. Madrid is ours. Look at the armies. Look at the armies around Madrid now. Oh, they didn't like that. Right, let's get that repaired as soon as possible. Can we get... Oh, they're being recruited. Let's get what we can, which is a unit of militia. Crikey. Nope, still can't quite make it. I thought maybe they'd changed their mind. Right, so we can wait for the inevitable attack by Spain to try and recapture Madrid. But for the moment, Madrid is ours, and hopefully Gibraltar should be okay. And in late November 1807, agent recruited William Strutt. He's a gentleman in France. Let's have a look. There he is. Well, William, you're right next to the university. You might as well pop straight in and you help them research the. Oh, hang on, we've got another one here in Spain. Have we really? Yes, look at that. And the Spanish gentleman.
What do you require?
Hang on, William Wilberforce is. Yeah, he's not Spanish. He's. Oh, hang on. William Wilberforce, obviously famous for slavery abolition, isn't he? He's not much of a. Okay, let's not chance. I don't know who's in. There's a lot of agents in there. A neutral agent, okay, he can stay, and a couple of Spanish agents. Okay. Well, welcome, William. And there's a William and Albert. Yeah, welcome. Roads have been created in Gibraltar and a magistrate in Normandy, Caen. Merchant trade ship in the Irish Sea. My goodness me, I can't speak. And also one in the Inner Seas. Foot in Gibraltar, cavalry in Toulouse, and fencibles in Spain. Okay, coming over to Spain now. The two armies that came this one, they dumped some troops into this army and then moved to the remnants from the Madrid garrison, and they've formed up an army over there. Interestingly, Castro's army decided to come this side of the river and hasn't. Or maybe they're trying to do a two-pronged attack. Is that what it is? Possibly. We've got our recruitment back up, so let's have a look. We got everything's recruiting nicely. I guess some cavalry and guns. Let's get some fencibles, because I know you're saying why fencibles, but they're just like one-shot win, aren't they? Yeah, we should be okay. We've got Pamplona ready to be attacked. We've got this strange Spanish army have decided to come out here. I'm not quite sure. I might send 3 units just to see them off. Before they try and damage the town. Yeah, slightly bizarre.
Militia at the ready, sir.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Return fire then. And they're coming up on the hill now. It's not really a mountain, is it? It should be, well, just a matter of slugging it out now.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Well, I will do. I'm going to get them to march up, actually. Because I do not want this unit to survive. So we'll let these two pin them. And if need be, we'll. I'd rather take a few losses and Well, they think the threat's over here. Okay.
No cunda el pánico, milicia!
Good old bayonet charge. Don't let them retreat. There goes their captain, Alfonso Heves. Continue. Cut them down.
Milicia, resistan! El debido respeto, señor. Un lugar estúpido para quedarse.
Got him. There we go. 360 against 121. We lost 52, but that's because we were quite daring with what we did. I just wanted to get them off the map, so they're not going to trouble us by raiding certain property, and causing damages and costs. So that's why we went in hard there that way. But we'll get those back into Bordeaux. Right. Before, without any more delay, let's get the guns into Toulouse.
More orders?
Good, so there at least got some troops there. Now we'll worry about the French contingent, so we can recruit. Let's get more cavalry and a couple more units of foot. And of course we've got Navarra, which is also...
Sir! Prepare for battle!
we can offer them... Can we offer them? No, we can't offer them demand a surrender. Break siege. No, so they'll starve out in 4 turns. They've got 1 unit of foot and they've got units of militia. Flintlocks, it is really difficult for me to say with the cold. No guns, so let's... Okay, they're all shifting over here. Just going to put this gun under a bit of a problem. Got the rest of the guns there. So what I might have to do, bring my cavalry into the battle. They're kind of out of the way. We've got to be careful. There's the odd defence. I think there should be only one because there's only one. What should we put it? Only one proper unit. Let's get those up there onto the road. We've got some troops moving around. Might have to redeploy you. Let's get you troops over there. You troops going that way. Got a couple of units of militia coming up here. Are they within range of carcass shot? No, they're not. Sorry, canister shot. They're going to be in the woods, which is not good. Gives them the advantage. What we could do, of course, come all the way back here. Come on, hitch up, quick as you can. Redeploy. Right. You switch as well. The captain seems to be aware of something. We've been shooting at him by the looks of it. They're moving up there. Right. Maybe you could sit up here. It's quite a nice shot there, isn't it? Spot even? Shot? Spot shot. Right, you get back here.
Artillery reporting.
Right, now they're changing. Okay, you can redeploy the gun. Maybe I did that too soon. Okay, so manoeuvre and counter manoeuvre at the moment. You two, make sure you do not walk on that, please. And come up here. Okay, we got, oh, is this the The captain's command unit is over there.
Cannon ready, sir.
He's about to deploy these guns again. He's running back into the woods, is he? Don't know. Move them out.
Yes, sir.
Battery reporting.
Give them a volley if you want. Let's see how these guys are doing. They just look confused now. You see the troops have been littered just by the pure artillery bombardment. Okay, here they come. Well, they're hidden, so let's let them have a surprise ambush attack. And pull back to there. Right, you two. Right, meantime, cavalry, there is the command unit, go get them. They are armed citizenry, so our militia should be more than capable of pushing them off with the support of the guns. Are you guys able to support or just?
General staff.
You come over here, give them a bit of support.
Understood.
Make sure they hold. Right, there goes our cavalry against their main unit. Panico, yeah.
Sir,
Panico indeed.
sir, our general is under attack.
Is he? We need to come around here and give these guys a bit of boost, with the general being nearby. Right, I think it must be just the captain alive now. A couple of his men. There he's gone. Right, command structure is fallen. Halt that cannon. Cavalry, charge them. Go. These all breaking? They're all breaking. Continue. Right, cannon. Ceasefire. 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 General,
General staff report.
get in there. Right, troops. Ceasefire. There we go. Let the cavalry do the work. I'm going to watch out for that trap. Where is it? It's there. Okay. Because the general is on the graze. Right. Yes, they're going to try and trap him on there, that you can tell. Right, you guys, I want you to come over here to block him off. General,
General staff
don't do it.
report.
Go over there.
General staff.
And there we have it, a decisive victory.
Virtue and valor unconquered.
Matthew Darby Griffith has survived. He deployed with 1,407 men. He lost 41, remaining 1,366 against Andreas de Castro, who had 1,200 men defending the city. All of those were lost.
Prepare for battle.
Pamplona in Navarra has fallen to our British Republic. Again, we've got to. We could actually take the money and no, let's peacefully occupy. It saves us money in the long term. Brilliant. Brilliant, look at that. We're painting Spain red. Love it. Trait gains. Steady under fire, Matthew Darby Griffith. +1 to morale in battles. I say, those chaps over there mean to kill us. What absolute rotters. Shall we have at them? I like that. And of course, the region is being captured. Right. So Spain is. Oh no, they've got the Balearic Isles as well. But Barcelona and the Balearic Isles are just the only territory Spain possess in Europe. This is now our port, isn't it? So we can get that port repaired, and we can get that trade ship out of there. And look. What's that? Spices. That is ivory. Can we get another ship on there? Yes, we can. Go on, send another ship there then. So that's going to go up from 5,772 6,055. Nice. Cool. Right, that's been repaired. Do we have? That's now our port. So Spain has lost all its ports on this side of the Atlantic. So Nelson, if you do find this Spanish ship, there they are. They've got nowhere to run. It's a merchant ship and a 38-gun frigate. And, finish off the frigate and capture the merchant. I'm not going to be too worried. I'll let them go with cannonball. Okay, nice. That was Nelson's flagship, the Rose. Next up, we've got the Arrogante. God, I don't know what's more terrifying, being on board the ship or being facing. Oh no, I know what's more terrifying: facing the board side of a first rate. But it is terrifying, isn't it? It's, you know, lead coming in. Hull damage sustained, yeah. Oh, she's being ripped apart. That's what you get for attacking our merchant. It's our duty to, you know, seek revenge. He's gone.
Now we shall see their true colours.
There we go, nice. Admiral's dead. Oh, don't want to come that way. Just like that, there we go. A gentle slope so we don't accidentally shoot each other. And hopefully her hull's almost damaged. So, blast away, boys, blast away. She can't be standing much more. The Arrogante looses a volley. Now the Rose. Yeah. Conservative hull damage, not surprised.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
3 huzzahs, and we have destroyed the Spanish fleet. Nice. Right, there we go. No more money for Spain coming from there. Glug 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 glug. Blop. Right, what is this? T. Okay, so Nelson can cover that. So what we now know is, has Brazil got a port? Yes, it does. It has one there.
Make ready.
I want you to blockade that port,
Action!
and you
Aye, aye, sir.
blockade that port.
Enemy sailed.
There we go. That's Spain deprived of any exports. Brilliant. And we'll bring Nelson back. They can't deploy any more ships. So let's bring Nelson. Okay, we'll come back this way. If we lose this trade route, well, that's one thing, but we've got another T1 there. We also have a merchant ship here. So let's get that sailing south. And where was the other one? It is here. Let's get her sailing down as well.
Heave away, boys, heave away.
Good, so they can deploy next time. Well, it'll take them a couple of turns to get down there, actually, to be fair, but they can deploy on the T, and we get T back into Blighty, and the world will be a better place. Right. Probably get some more troops recruited here, although they're doing okay, and there's no actual great demand at the moment, because Madrid is ours, although hopefully they'll be recruited. Do I put a sacrificial lamb on the bridge? I'm going to put them on the bridge. Now, the reason I'm doing
Any
that...
further orders? Retreat!
No, don't retreat that way.
Make ready. Halt! Immediately.
Oh well, brilliant. That didn't work quite how I wanted it. I wanted them to just kind of be able to ambush them and to delay them so they uses up their turns, but that didn't quite work out. But anyway, we should 2 fresh units next time. Joy. Nothing ever works quite how you see it in your head, do you? Let's see what... Let's get that repaired. Anything else that needs to be repaired? That port. Oh, that's not ours. Sorry. it's our flags, isn't it? I've got a cold. I'm sorry. My brain is... you know, it doesn't work at the best of times when it's full of cold. I take a long time to do anything. Right, you can't get back into there just yet. So I think we'll leave it there. This has been going to be quite a long episode, or depends how I edit it down the battles. But it's gone very well. We've killed that little Spanish fleet and got revenge for our downed merchant crews. We marched south as we said we would, and we've taken Madrid, which we said we would. Can we hold on to Madrid is going to be a second and more difficult challenge. We've also marched from the north and taken Pamplona and that territory there, leaving Spain just Barcelona on the mainland. They obviously have Balearic Isles there as another source of regional and wealth. France have kind of been bullied into a corner at the moment, so they are moving a few troops up, but nothing what we're going to really worry about this time. Yeah, it's all against Spain at the moment, and Spain are definitely feeling the pain. Spain are feeling the pain. Love that. And so yes, things are going well. We'll pick this up next time. We'll continue to harass Spain, and then we'll turn our attentions back to France, of course, well, if we manage to placate Spain. I think we also need to capture the Balearic Isles as one of our objectives. So that's going to be a challenge. Look at the army on there. We might have to just starve them out. But, yeah, that's something that we can potentially do in the future. Let's just worry about what we have to do right now. But yeah, everything's going well. I hope you enjoyed this. Thoughts and comments, as always, in the section below. I will read them. And take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.